Hello, love. I hope that you're having a great day. My name is Beth. I am a joy coach. I can help you find more joy in your life so that you can stop being miserable and start having more fun. Today's question is, what are you curious about? That may kind of seem like a silly question, but what is kind of important about it is being curious helps keep you growing and learning and trying new things. So for example, I'm always curious about how I can grow and learn things and be better. Doesn't mean I always take action on it, but it's things that I'm curious about and I think about, and I try to improve. So when we're curious, also, we tend to not be very judgy. If you're curious about something, you don't judge yourself about things. It's kind of like an experiment. So I find that you're also more open-minded when you're curious. So for example, if you're trying to learn something new, you will experiment with things, and you don't tend to judge yourself about things because you are new and is curious, and therefore you're not as mean to yourself about stuff, and which is great. You don't want to be mean to yourself. And you also get to explore new ideas and new things when you're curious. It opens your brain up to thinking outside of the box versus just oh, this is how it has to be because this is how it's always been done, all of that stuff. So staying curious about things can really help you grow and become a better person. So what is something that you are specifically curious about? I get curious about why. So I have emotional eating troubles. So when I get curious about why I'm emotionally eating, then it helps me figure that out. Even if it's just that one time and in the moment, kind of helps me figure out and reduces the need to eat it. Sometimes, not always. I also get curious about, ways that I can improve my business. And also get curious about just fun things to do. So there's lots of things that you can be curious about. And if you're not curious, you don't tend to do anything or grow. And we don't want that. But when you're curious and ask questions and think about how things possibly could be different, doesn't even mean you have to do anything different. But if you think about it, then you can see if maybe that might be a better option. So that is something I want you to think about today and try to figure out is if you're curious about anything or what you're curious about. And let me know in the comments so that we can get our... Tondi is curious about the squirrel. See? She's curious about the squirrel. Yeah. Do you like the squirrel? Animals are very good at being curious. But cautious too. So anyway, sorry about that. Let me know in the comments. Or you can send me a message about what you're curious about or if you need any extra help. And I hope that you have a great day. Bye!